So I'm here with Lala from Toge Productions. They're an Indonesian game production company.
Yes.
So thank you so much for having us here, letting us experience your games. Could you give us a bit of an insight into who you guys are, how long you've been operating, that sort of stuff?
All right. So hello everyone. I'm Lala, the social media manager for Toge Productions, and Toge Productions is a developer and a publisher company based in Indonesia. So we develop lots of games from maybe if you guys know Coffee Talk, and to Infectonators. And as for now, we have 3 titles in our booth. There are Whisper Mountain Outbreak, Creekfront Tactics, and the last one is Moses and Plato, which is developed by the Wild Gentleman and published by us.
So how long has Toge been operating in Indonesia?
Okay, so we've been around since 2009. So yeah, it's been really long. It started as a university project, and for some reason we grow until now.
That's great to hear. So would you say, because seeing indie games here at PAX, we do get a lot of international developers coming in and publishers coming in. We haven't heard a lot from Indonesia. Would you say you're one of the first groups?
I wouldn't say first because there is another developer in the Game Excellence booth, but they don't open their booth independently in the PAX.
Yeah.
As for the first, I'm not sure, but as far as I know, I haven't seen any Indonesian developers opening an independent booth in the PAX in the Rising area.
Yeah. So it's great to see, obviously, different countries coming in, experiencing and building, I guess, the games industry. Similar to here in Australia, we've got a relatively small industry as well, just trying to grow. So it's great to see that.
Oh, thank you.
And we hope to see more in the future as well.
Yeah.
So specifically, these 2 titles, we've got developers here, which we'll do the interviews with after this. But the game, Plato.
Moses and Plato.
Could you give us a little rundown on what that game's about?
All right, so if you guys like detective mystery crime game, then Moses and Plato is for you, because Moses and Plato is basically a detective game that happened in a train. So there will be a murder happening in the train, and you will be the suspect, and you have to solve the crime before the train stops in your destination. So there will be time limit, but you still have to make your important decisions based on how you get to know the character, based on your judgment, but make sure to choose the right path.
Yeah. So one of the things I experienced in the game was you have dialogue options.
Yes.
So from past experience with some games, you can choose different dialogue options, but you still end up in the same place.
Yes.
Is there, in this game, would it be considerably different depending on how you choose?
All right, so...
Obviously, without spoiling anything, we don't
I will not spoil anything, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
But basically, there will be a lot of paths, so we really want to try to achieve the replayability of the game.
Yep.
So there are several paths, and each decision will kind of determine which path are you taking. So you will maybe end up with a different path or different endings each time. So yeah, it's really important to kind of just explore everything, and then ask the characters, get to know the characters, learn their secrets and stuff, to get to open more paths and endings.
Yeah, it's a great idea that a game has the ability to have multiple playthroughs. You go through different tracks, get a different ending.
Yes.
That's really exciting overall.
With time mechanics, so
Yes.
yeah, you can't make your decision forever. You have to choose.
And I think that adds again to the playability. Whereas if you take your time, you take 2 hours in just one area, you'll eventually find everything.
Yes.
But that time pusher, I think, is really great.
Oh, thank
it just
you.
Gets you going through the game, and then it's you didn't get maybe the right ending that you wanted. Try again.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
Exactly. Thank you.
So I think it's going to be a pretty good game. Is it available now already, or?
No. We're still in the development. We can't say any release date yet, but you can follow our social media, because we will announce in case we have a release date.
Okay, sounds good. So we'll definitely post that in our socials as well. Looking forward to the release of the game. Thank you, Lala, for your time.
Thank you.